I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen, you bitch. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my clique. I need a 30 for 30. JoJo.
What's happening, man?
That Lake showed him picked up something, man. Look like we trying to
Indeed,
go
they
back to
did.
back in this thing. Man, the Lakers, if y'all don't know, if you under a rock, if you ain't keeping up with NBA free agency, the Lakers were able to get Montrezl Harrell from the Clippers, man. And I was absolutely shocked when I saw this come down. Not shocked that he left the Clippers, so to speak. You know, coming off sixth man of the year, if you're on the market, you can kind of think that you might go get some money somewhere. But to stay in the city, to go to the champs after we had just pulled off getting Schroeder from OKC, and he got what, runner up for sixth man of the year?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't give a fuck what the rest of these teams do. JoJo, we going back to back.
I'm going back to back.
Going back to back. I'm putting it on something right now, November 24th, on a Tuesday. Thanksgiving almost here. I'm gonna go ahead and thank God for this next championship. We're gonna go ahead and pass the Celtics. Ain't nobody finna see us. Brooklyn ain't finna see us. Philadelphia ain't finna see us. The Clippers ain't finna see us. I don't give a fuck who they line up. Brun, AD, Trez, Schroeder. We got Wesley Matthews too now, right?
Got Wesley Matthews.
But the one that excited me was picking up Trez, man. So T, what was your reaction to the Lakers making this steal? And what do you think was the underlying reason that Trez really came over there to us and left them Clippers?
Kawhi.
Just like that.
It's that simple. I wanted to ask y'all, and maybe we get into this later, but I wanted to add something to this show tonight. And I wanted to ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Who is the most difficult superstar to play for? Just think about it. You ain't got to really put it out there.
No, off top, I would be frustrated playing with Kawhi if I got to come to work and another cat don't got to come to work. That would frustrate me off top. Now, with these guys' personalities away from the limelight that we might not know, I don't know. I would have to get into that. But that's something we know that he
What it do, baby?
That would bother me.
And this is what I'm gonna say. And just to kind of piggyback along the story of where the fall of the Clippers. Let's just call it what it is. They were my beginning of the favorites. I picked them. The fall of the Clippers. Let's just call it the fall because that's what it is. I think what you're about to see is what you're seeing is and I kind of mentioned this on a few shows back about how when the Clippers were that 8th seed, scrapping with the Warriors, winning 2 with Harrell, Williams, Beverly, those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Montrezl Harrell was, I believe, undrafted, if I'm not mistaken. Played for the Rockets. Like he was warming the bench for the Rockets. I want to say, can't remember if he went straight to the Clippers after he left the Rockets. I kind of think he did. But he got to the Clippers. He was able to showcase himself, show that hey, look, I'm a high energy guy, rebounder. I can score. I can defend. You know, and he's considered, 6'9", maybe?
The hell they claim.
Okay.
6'9", 6'8", something like that.
Truly going out here and working every single night to basically feed his family, put food on the table, just eat, just get a considerable amount of money in this league. He could have easily been a two-way guy if he hadn't gotten the opportunity. So then here comes guys like Kawhi and Paul, the whole superstar mentality. And I think it just turned them guys off. I really do. I really think the underlying thing was that why is this the guy not coming to work? And I am. And we were going to 6 with the Warriors before he got here. So why can't we do it without him? And I get it. It's a business decision. It Ballmer had to make a business decision. It popped. It worked. It worked out. They signed Kawhi. They brought PG. I mean, Kawhi yielded his superstar sword. But it's turned some guys off. And I don't even find it disrespectful that he went to the Lakers because he's a clutch guy. He's clutch sports. So you know what Rich Paul do. Rich Paul gonna make the deal. He gonna make it work. And hey, just having LeBron there, that's just the power of LeBron. That's just the way it is. So I don't have an issue with the signing. I think it was a great signing. I think they got a guy that's got a great motor. I mean, they had to replace him. They don't have Howard anymore. They don't have McGee. You got to replace your interior. I mean, who else you got inside? So, hey, kudos to him, man. 2 years, what, 19? You said 19 million?
Mhm.
Get paid, young man. I'm good with it.
That seemed kind of cheap for the 6th man of the year.
Well,
I ain't hate. I'm happy about it as an organization, but I'm just saying, it's like just off top. That seemed like he trying to stick it to the Clippers almost.
Well,
like,
he even
like,
said
And it
that they
is.
didn't want him, right? They said
I
It
know,
is.
like they
I know
wanted him.
somebody like Michael Jordan wouldn't give him some money.
I mean,
You know what I'm
he said it looked like
Yeah.
they didn't want him, right? That's kind of what he alluded to, is that it looked like the Clippers were not even trying to make an effort to even resign.
But to come to the Lakers rather than go out there and, like I said, swindle an owner like Michael Jordan or one of these other small market owners that on overpaid for somebody who got an award by their name, I would have thought he would have done that.
So going piggybacking off what you were saying, T, you are right. Went back when they was the A seed and they, gave the Warriors everything that they could handle. And then you have Kawhi come in, but I don't think it's really Kawhi is a part of it, because if I'm coming to work, nah, you don't get to just sit out and come to the games. No, because we were pretty good without you. But I think it was Paul George, and I'm gonna tell you, Paul George. I think Paul George can put himself on a pedestal where he feels like he has reached this point where he can tell other people when they done messed up or what they need to do, but when somebody try to bring it to him, he don't want to hear it. Because if you can remember in the playoffs, I think it was when they were playing Denver, that's when they had that little spat. And Montrez was like, man, can't nobody tell you nothing, was what they said he told Paul George. Now, Trez got 2 years, 19 million. He did try to stick it to the Clippers. And he did feel unwanted. And I'm going to tell you why he did it. Because they ended up signing Ibaka to a 2-year, 19 million deal. So they had that money to give to Trez. But for some reason, they probably were trying to get him something lower. I mean, I don't know. But, we do have to remember also that he lost his grandmother. So I don't know if a family trying to stay in LA, if that was part of the decision also.
That's a good point.
So it could be that. But that signing, man, I mean, to get Trez, you get Schroeder, you get Wesley Matthews, and now you got Marc Gasol.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gasol. Yeah, that's right.
But I will say this: I do think those signings says LeBron James is gonna sit out some games because they've added a lot of offensive firepower, especially for the bench. If Schroeder and Trez coming off the bench, that's gonna help the offense a lot, where it allows Bron to take a game or two off or to rest more in game than usual. I love the signings. I'm no longer, when somebody asks me what the Lakers gonna do, I'm just gonna say, think Drake and McMill. Back to back.
Go.
Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.